3 candles of the same color going in one direction. Here's an example. Green candle number 1, green candle number 2, and green candle number 3. As soon as green candle number 3 closes, you enter a sell and then you get your reversal. Look at that. Let's take a look at another example here. All right, so I've marked this out for you. We have green candle number 1. Now look, before green candle number 1, we have a candle that is the opposite color. This would be correct. So we must follow the pattern. Only 3 of the same color, and the color before those 3 must be the opposite color. So this also works in the other direction. So if you're going to go in for a buy, then you would have 3 red candles, right? So you have red candle number 1, and before red candle number 1, you have the green one here. And then you have red candle number 2 and red candle number 3. After red candle number 3 closes, you enter a buy. Simple as that, guys. And you get that reversal. Now, are you going to get this every single time? No, of course not. There's only one of 2 things that are going to happen. The market or the price is going to go up or down. That's it. And we don't have any control of that. But this is a strategy, another strategy that you can do at home. And I'm also going to be showing you on this video how to trade and stay in profit. And that's what we do on my channel. Is most of the time we don't lose. And that doesn't mean you're never going to have a loss. You're going to have trades that are going to lose. So I just want to get that out of the way. If you're looking for a 100% win rate, it doesn't exist. So I'd recommend to stop looking for it. From this day on, from this point on, you are no longer going to look for 90 or 95 or 100% win rates. They don't exist. And if they did, everybody would be rich and there would be no market. Okay, so let's just clear everything out. And let's just get that out of our head, right? Let's just accept it and move on, right? That we're going to have losses. But here's the thing. Is it still a loss if you come out in profit after all your trading sessions that you do every day? If you start at $100 and you always come out in profit at the end of the day, is that a loss? No. And that's what we do on this channel. I'm always coming out in profit, right? It's been a long time, right, that I've lost a lot of money or a big portion of my balance, right, where I had to start from scratch. And I'm going to share that with you guys. Okay, you guys know that I'm trying to be like 100% transparent here, right? I show you. I had one of you reach out to me, or not reach out to me, but you left me a comment. I think it was a couple days ago, and you said that I'm lying and that I'm using a demo account. Okay? There are YouTubers out there that use demo accounts. Yes, they just use real money, or they don't use real money actually. They use a demo account, but they make it look like it's real money. There's a way to change it from real to demo. I'm showing you guys, look, this is real money. There's nothing I can do. I'll refresh the screen here. Here's demo. Okay, now I'm on my demo account. You can see it says demo up here. Let me refresh it one more time. I'll hit the refresh button on my browser. Here we go. Okay, it still says demo. $55,000. This is the demo account. Now let's switch to the real account, which is right here. All right, now we're on the real account. Just like that, guys. Let's just get back to the strategy because I think that's what most of you came for. And so let's talk about that. So we went over this, and I can go over it one more time if you want me to. 3 candles of the same color going in the same direction, right? So if it's a buy, you're doing a call. If it's a sell, you have a put, right? So red 3 red, you're going to enter a buy after the 3rd red candle closes. If you have 3 green candles after the 3rd green candle, you're going to enter a sell. Okay, let's move this out of the way and let's start to trade. How to trade without losing. And the way we can do that is to have proper money management, guys. Okay, there's 2 parts of trading, right? You have a strategy that you follow. You choose your strategy, and hopefully you're not changing it every day, looking for that 90% win rate that you're so desperately looking for, right? Because you think that's the only way you can stay consistently profitable, which is not true, and I will prove that to you. And I do prove that every day on my channel. I mean, guys, you just need a 50% win rate, maybe even less than 50%. You guys can still come out and profit. Okay, so now there's 2 parts. You have the strategy, and then you have the money management. So before we start trading and performing the strategy that I shared with you, we must make sure that the management is all set up, and we must have a plan. We don't just guess at the entry or guess at the trading sizes and stuff like that. Is it going to be $5 or $10 or $20? No, we have the money management to determine what that is for us. We take our balance inside of pocket option 2879.04. 2879.04, right? Yeah, there's sometimes I'm a little dyslexic or whatever. I get talking and I make typos. I'm only human. If you guys are looking for a robot, that's not what's happening right here. I'm not AI, Some of you probably think I'm AI. Mark's AI. Yeah, that'd be cool though if I was AI. But anyway, so we got this 2879.04, and what we do here is we set some options. This is the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager. Many of you have seen this, and if you haven't, this is a very advanced trade manager that has an algorithm with mathematical calculations. It allows you to win even if you lose, which is really cool. And it's not exactly martingale. A lot of you guys will jump really quick and say, oh, it's martingale. Not exactly. It may be a form of that, okay? But this is totally different. I'm not going to get into all the details and stuff, but let's just go through here. You can see on the trade amount, the trade manager gives me the amount that I'm supposed to use for the very first trade. It gives it to me right here over on the left. Trade amount, $2. This is your first trade. Trade number 1, right over here. So let's go back over to pocket option and enter in $2. All right, did you guys see that? On the trade manager, I entered my initial capital, which is 2879.04. I must win 1 out of 10 trades to stay profitable. The first trade is going to be $2. That's what the manager gives me. It does the calculations for me. I'm following a very specific plan, okay? And this is going to be for the first trade. And so I've entered that in right over here where it says amount. Let's set up the charts. We're going to be using a 30-second time frame. Regular candlesticks, 30-second time frame, S30 right here. And then over here for the expiry, it's going to be 30 seconds as well. So 30, 30. That's all you guys have to remember. 30-second time frame, 30-second expiry, no indicators. Okay? Makes it simple, right? You don't have to come up here and figure out, what are the indicator settings and stuff like that. No, there's nothing there. Guys, it's just candlesticks. That's it. You click on the buy and sell button. That's it. Really straightforward. Now, it may take a little bit more time if you're used to watching me do the Fast 5 strategy. Typically, it seems, I've been staying around the Fast 5 strategy, the 3-bar strike, which is what this strategy is, and then also a line chart strategy. But what you're looking for here, and you can change the charts if you want to. Let's watch this candle right here. We've got candle number 1, which is red candle number 1, red candle number 2. This third candle right here must also be red, and it must also preferably be in similar length as red candle number 2. But look, it's not. So it's green. And so what do? We can change the chart and look for a proper setup. Now, once you get better at this, you're going to improve. You're going to be able to just see these very easily. And you're just going to flip through the different charts and they're going to show up, all the time, right? But the thing is, you have to go through here very quickly so you can catch these when they happen. So it's not like the Fast 5 where you take a trade on almost every candle that you see. It's not like that. You've got to wait for the proper setup. So I may pause the video and come back, and then that way we can take the trade. So I think that's what I'll do. So I'll be right back, and after I find a proper setup. Perfect. Look right here. Now we kind of missed this one, but red candle number 1, red candle number 2 with a good sized body, red candle number 3, and then as soon as that closed, you would have entered the trade right there, and look at that. Beautifully worked out. Not going to hit it every time, guys, but that was just a really good example. Perfect. Let's go ahead and continue. All right, here we go. We've got green candle number 1, green candle number 2, green candle number 3, and just about to close in about 2 seconds. Here we go. As soon as that closes, I will go ahead and enter. Going to put in this is going to be a put. And now we've got, this is a 30-second expiry, so we've got a little time. Now, what if this is a loss? If this is a loss, you're going to mark it as a loss and you're going to enter the next trade amount 417. So let's do this quickly. 417. We've got 3 more seconds to go. Boom. Going to take the trade right there. Now, if this is also a loss, I'm going to change the chart. So you don't want to keep chasing the price, chasing the market, trying to trade against it over and over again. Not really a good way to go about it, guys. So if I have 2 losses, if I have a proper setup, candle color number 1 is green, candle number 2, candle number 3, I take a sell. If that's a loss, I will take another sell. I will take another sell on the 4th green candle. And if that's also a loss, then I will change the chart. Okay, I just want to put that out there because some of you, I noticed, I think once I didn't mention that, and there were some of you that continued to trade as the price kept going up, and you don't want to get into that scenario. So let's go back here to the trade manager. If you have a win, okay, the first one we lost, it was the $2 trade. The second one is the one that we won. So I'm going to mark this with a W, and now the session has ended. So after you get this message that the session has ended, I can click on the new session button. And if you have all the options like I have on here, and a lot of this information and education is explained to you inside of the Wealth Warriors Alliance. It's a private group that we have. But let's go ahead and continue, guys. So the trade manager will also try to match as closely as possible the balance that you have inside of Pocket Option. So right now we've made a profit. So now we have 28.80.88. And if you look on the trade manager, without me having to do anything, now the initial capital is 28.80.88. Look at that. So it's almost like it's synced together with Pocket Option, but it's not. It's just the way we've designed it on the new version 3.0 of the trade manager. Let's go ahead and take the next, or the first trade amount, which is $2 on trade number 1. So I will go ahead and place this back down to $2. And let's go ahead and look for another setup. All right, here we go. So now we're coming down here, a little bit of a drop. We've got red candle number 1, red candle number, let me go ahead and take a buy. It was just happening as I was explaining that. Let's say this is a loss, or if it were to be a loss, we can go ahead over here to the trade manager, mark this with a loss beforehand, get the amount for the next trade. Okay, which is going to be 417. So back over here, 417. It looked like this, it's continuing down. There's the next one. Let's go in. Okay, I went in for a buy. And if this is also a loss, we're going to change the chart. We're not going to chase it, guys. We're not going to chase it. So here we go. We've got a green candle before the first red candle. Red candle number 1, red candle number 2, red candle number 3. This failed. Red candle number 4. This did not fail. And there you go. So we got the win after the close of the 4th red candle. So same thing that has happened before. That's it. And you just continue. This is all you do. You repeat the process. Now, to earn 2% on your account per day, you're going to have, you're going to probably need to do around 30 sessions a day. We've already done 2. You're going to have to do around 30, 31, give or take. It might be a little bit more than 30. It could be less. But somewhere around that range, if you're looking to earn 2% on your initial capital or your starting capital inside a pocket option. If you guys, there's one thing that I did want to point out. Some of you yesterday, I shared with you how to transfer money inside a pocket option. You can do this. And some of you did not even know, you said you were using pocket option for over a year and you have never noticed this button right here, which is like a transfer button. Okay. You can transfer money in and out of different accounts inside a pocket option. They're not going to do anything with the money. It's just a way for you to set aside. Maybe you don't want to use all the capital that you have inside a pocket option. Maybe you want to trade with only 50% of the real money that you have in your account. You would just click on this button. It's got a little arrow icon there. And then you're going to have the internal transfer window. And so you can transfer from your QT real and transfer that into another currency, or you can transfer that into a Forex account, right? So you can trade Forex with pocket option. I don't do that, but you can select Forex MT5 real or MT4 real. It's not going to use your funds to trade or anything like that. Guys, I've been doing this a long time. You move money around, there's no fees. No fees. If you transfer $100, it's going to still be $100 when you want to transfer it back. So I just also wanted to put that out there. So I do this sometimes if I'm sharing with you guys how to flip small accounts inside a pocket option. I haven't done it that much recently, but this is just a way for you to move things around so you don't just have to only work with the, work with all the money that you have. You can move it around and use only a portion of your capital if you want to. Okay, so just wanted to put that out there. Everything looks good. So we're still at $2. And let's go ahead and look for another setup. Okay, so I did this one pretty quick. I was a little bit late, but we have green candle number 1, and before that candle we have a red, so this would be correct. Candle number 1, candle number 2, and then candle number 3. I went in for a put, so I sold right there. And let's go ahead over to the trade manager like we did before. If this is a loss, let's mark it. If it just so happens to be a loss, the next trade amount will be 418. And that was a win. So that just happened right when I switched the screen, but that was a win. So let's go back over here, mark this first one as a win. Go ahead and click on New Session. That's another session complete. So you can see that the sessions move pretty quickly, right? If you only win 1 out of 10 trade, you only need to win 1 trade for 1 session to be complete. That's with the settings that I have here. So 1 out of 10, right? As soon as that's done, the session's complete. It will keep track of all the sessions for you. So you don't have to write it down or anything like that. Back in the old days of the Trade Manager version 1, you kind of had to, create a little, you had to just come over here on the side of the spreadsheet and do all that stuff. But now with version 3, there's so many new features. You just press, you just press one button and it takes care of everything for you. It copies the balance. It adds a new session on the session counter. It logs the sessions for you. So yes, if you guys are wondering, can I log these sessions? Can I keep track? Yes. And so I've been trading using a trade manager this last week. Total profit, $150. Nice. Win percentage, 100%. I've won every single session. Yeah, we had some sessions where we had like 7 losses, right? Here's one right here. But for the most part, guys, that doesn't really happen too often. If you follow the strategies that we give you on this channel, and also the strategies that are inside the Wealth Warriors Alliance, this is a group that you can join. This is a lifetime thing, guys. This is not like a monthly subscription, or you're not going to get billed for it every month. It's nothing like that. I've got the price down as low as I can. It's a one-time affordable fee for life. And we've got members in here that are following the strategies that we provide to them. There's a lot of different strategies in here, some that are not even on YouTube. We've got over 1,700 members, but you can see all the results. Okay, I'll come back to that later. But back to the trading, guys. This is really simple. So let's go ahead and continue to trade because I think that's what you guys want to see. 28.84.47. 28.84. It's a little bit off for whatever reason. Probably a drop in percentages. I haven't been watching that as close as I should. Pocket option has different payout amounts, and if they drop or fluctuate, it's just going to, it could change what you see inside of the trade manager, and usually it's just off by a few pennies and stuff. It's nothing that I'm worried about. Let's go ahead and continue to trade. First trade amount is $2. We've already got this set to $2. 1, 2, 3. Are these candles big enough to really take a 3-bar strike? I think they're decent. If this pushes up just a little bit more, let's go ahead and take a sell right there on that 4th candle that is now being formed. Let's go back over to the trade manager, mark this with an L, even though it's not a loss technically. I'm just marking it as a loss. Next trade amount is 418. And let's go ahead and wait this out. So we've got about 6 more seconds to go. And if it ends up being a loss, I will enter a sell. And sure enough, there it is. I've entered a sell right there. And boom, look at that push down. Now that's not a guarantee. We're still going to have a profit on this trade, but it is coming down, and it usually does after the 4th green candle. Okay, but look, it's flipping around. So I'm ready for anything. And I'm not going to mark it as a loss because if it ends up being a loss, I'm going to change the chart. But it looks like to me, there it is. There's another one. Mark it as a win. Session has ended. Click on New Session button up here. It's going to update your initial capital automatically for you. Keep track of all the sessions that you're doing. And we even have a built-in stop loss. If you guys are concerned about maybe getting down to a certain point in your balance, the trade manager will alert you based on whatever stop loss threshold you have entered in here. So in other words, if I'm down 20%, it's going to alert me. Maybe I should stop trading, come back later at a different time. You guys can do whatever you want. But these are the trading tools we use, but you don't have to use these tools if you don't want to. You can use Martingale. There's a lot of traders out there. I mean, you have to use Martingale or some form or some type of Martingale when it comes to binary options, guys. I mean, we've seen traders make a lot of money with this platform. But the big guys, they always use some form of martingale. It's going to be so difficult to try to go out there and why even try to get that 90% win rate? If you're getting a 90% win rate, then you could just use martingale anyways, right? In the long term, you're still going to come out and profit. But whatever money management that you guys use, choose something that's just easy to follow. It has a really nice structure to it. Our members love the Wealth Warriors Alliance, and these members are following the strategies that we're providing to them, and they're getting incredible results. This is truly inspiring. We've got hours of exclusive video training with different strategies. Some strategies not even shown on YouTube. They're only privately shown inside of the members area. And we've got over 1,700 members now. And we've got ongoing member support. We're there to answer questions, and we can answer most questions about Pocket Option, whereas Pocket Option will probably take it could take 24 or 72 hours to reply to you. Most of the questions that you have about Pocket Option, we can answer in just a few minutes. And we also maintain a positive environment. It's not just a news feed. You can actually have conversations with people. And then when you see someone post one of these screenshots, how they're showing all of their progress, going in their Pocket Option dashboard, taking a screenshot, showing you real results, posting it in the group, you can reach out or reply to that person and say, hey, what strategy are you using? How are you doing this? And they'll reply to you. I would say, 99% of the time, we all get along. We're all out there looking out for each other, and we all want everybody to succeed with this. And that's what the group is for. And so really, really lots of cool stuff here. We have members that do withdrawals. Very, very inspiring. Guys, there's no obligation. If you just want to go over to the website, look at the screenshots. These are incredible. And we've got a member that bought his dream car. We have members that are compounding the results over weeks, over months. And this list just keeps going on and on and on. So lots of really good stuff here. And you can trade anywhere in the world, anytime. There's limitless income potential using this platform. You can use your phone with limited functionality, or if you want the full experience, I would recommend to use a laptop or a desktop. Okay? If you guys really want to take advantage and get the most out of this, all right? There you go. So that's the Wealth Warriors Alliance. But guys, try this out. This is the 3-bar strike. And look, we may have another one happening right here. Okay? 3 candles in a row. That's all you have to remember. Same color. So you buy, right? In this example, 1, 2, 3, same color green, full-bodied candles. When the third one closes, you enter a sell. In the opposite direction, you have 1, 2, 3 red candles, good-sized bodies in those red candles. Before these 3 red candles, you have the opposite color, which is green, so that would be correct. And you take an entry after that third candle closes. If you lose on the 4th candle, you're allowed to take another entry. And if that also loses, then you're going to go ahead and change the chart. Okay? And that's it. I wish you all the best of success. Thanks for hanging out with me today on this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a wonderful day. Take care.